Welcome back to another Legendary Hero Chronicles video. I'm your hero, Ray, and this is where we save the world one game at a time. And also, where anybody can be a hero. All right, y'all, we're going to get back into this, but before we do, make sure you guys go follow Legendary Hero Chronicles on Twitch so you get those notifications and you don't miss any adventures. We have a lot of great content coming out not just for Expedition 33, but we got the Switch 2, y'all, and we're going to keep coming out and playing stuff with that and a lot more online games that we're going to be coming out with in the future that we all can play together. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow Legendary Hero Chronicles on Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to Legendary Hero Chronicles on YouTube. I got a ton of content popping out on there as well as the streams from Twitch. So subscribe and hit that bell so you get those notifications. And go follow Ray Cunningham Jr. actor on TikTok. It's my personal actors page. I post everything, all updates with my career on TikTok, as well as comedy videos, clips from our streams, the adventures that we're in, y'all. So go make sure you follow and share everything with everybody. All right, let's get into it, y'all. So we're endgame right now. We're doing a lot of endgame stuff, and I came across something interesting, y'all. Hang on, let me go to the map here, y'all. So it's the Fallen Lis location, which I believe you have access. So as soon as you get SK's ability to swim and crush the coral, so as soon as you get swimming, you're able to crush the coral, y'all. You can go here. And like right now, I went in endgame. I was messing around, so I had to reload it. So I wanted to make a video on this. Fallen Lis. It's in this area right here. I'm gonna go. I'd like to get a big picture so you can get landmarks to where it is. So if you look for, let's see, we didn't unlock that area. So as soon as you unlock swim, you're going to be able to crush the coral early, but as soon as you unlock swim, you're able to get over here. You might be able to get over this sooner, but I'm just going to say that to be safe. The area is not strong at all end game, so I'm assuming you could go here sooner in the game. So probably, again, as soon as you unlock swim, go over here. And you want to go to Fallen Lis. And we'll go there now. Let me see where I'm at here on the map. Okay. So we're going to head over there now, and we're going to talk about it, y'all. Make sure I'm going the right direction here. Nope. My sense of direction when I fly in games, as y'all know, is pretty bad. I think I'm going in the right direction. Yeah, okay. So let's talk about it. So basically, when you go there, it has what some people think Lune's strongest weapon is. I still like this weapon is her best because it generates random stains when you free aim. And all her strong abilities revolve around stains, y'all. So I like this weapon the best. But we are going to go over there and unlock it. That weapon. Because the weapon is... I haven't used it yet, but I can see why it... once you set her build up the right way with it, it can be fairly... really good and OP. So I get it. I right now prefer this weapon, but we'll see if I can figure out a build and how to make it work. So we're gonna head over there. So you get that weapon over here, but in order to get it, you have to beat a boss called Scavenger. And when you do it, when I did this, unfortunately the video I was gonna put up was gonna probably be real long, and I was messing up, so I'm gonna go through this quick, but I wanted to share it. Again, I think you could really do this early game, or not early game, but like as soon as you unlock swim, which I think is like Act 2, beginning of Act 2. All right, so right here, you'll see like it's the orangish forest, whatever. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go in. Now, as soon as we go in, again, these guys, the later you get in the game, these guys aren't gonna be strong at all. I'm literally one shot and everything.
Some expedition has died here.
Okay.
There's an abnormal nephron roaming about. And it has a taste for expeditioner armbands.
So that's who we're gonna fight eventually. But you have to do quests. It's like a small miniature quest in here to unlock it. So we're gonna run through real quick, y'all, on how to do it.
moa mi bumbo tiro lake. Taro mo tasusu ba koroto. Ye. Yebe. Miva.
This is funny. Of course we're gonna go. We're not gonna stay away. All right, y'all. So you're just gonna progress forward here. And again, I'm gonna go through this kind of fast, y'all. Okay, just because I did it already, and I want to make sure we can get it. I don't want this to be a long video. The fight will be a little bit longer, but again, I'm end game right now. I don't want to try to not say too much because if you watch this video, I don't want to spoil anything because I want people to be able to use this and go to this place before. I want to just show you how these guys are easy because people, you should be going to this place again as soon as you unlock swim, which is probably Act 2. Minor spoiler, but you should be able to. I don't want to spoil anything as far as like other stuff. I'm not even going to use Mael's stronger abilities because I don't want y'all to see them. I might use them to fight the scavenger dude. Actually, I might not need them. I'm going to try not to use them, y'all. So again, a lot of people haven't been using Monko because of his abilities. This is random. To unlock all his abilities, but I pretty much unlocked it. I like it because he reminds me of like a summoner from like a past video game, past RPGs, and I love summoners. All right, y'all, so what you're gonna do is once you get to this first flag, you're gonna go here straight, you're gonna make a right, you're around the corner here, see a little droppy thing. Let's go for a ride, or just jump down. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna go over here. And can we jump down again? No, this time we're gonna go for a ride. Let's go for a ride here, y'all. If you're wondering how I got the cool hairdo for Mael, it's a side quest, y'all. You have access to it later on in the game. That's all I say, because I don't want to spoil things. All right, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna run past this guy. He's not strong, but we're just gonna run past him. All right. So, right here, this lady looks creepy. I know, very creepy. Yes. She is, actually, I don't know if we actually get to fight her at all, but her name is Lady of the Sap. So what you want to do is what's called the Lady of the Sap quest. She's not going to talk. So how we get her to talk is we're going to go through this manor real quick. Pick up this thing right here.
Wow.
And we're gonna kind of run through here, y'all. Don't really have to spend too much time in here. Mael doesn't really like staying in the house, yeah. Over here. Back out of here. Okay, so once you get out of there, I'm gonna go back over here because this way is actually shorter. When I first did this, I went the long way. So you're just gonna go back up here. So now what we gotta do now is you gotta look for a boy. You gotta look for a boy, and I'm gonna show you the fastest way to get there, y'all. So you're gonna go back up to where we started and go. Our reset point will be the flag. Make it easier. So we're gonna go here, back to where the flag is. So this is in the beginning right here. Then we're just gonna run through. You want to look for the boy. He's next to doors. I think it's actually right here. Yeah. So right here. We're gonna talk to him. Try not to go too fast so y'all can read this if y'all want. Okay, so he's basically telling us to go find the lady hanging from the thing, the lady of the sap, and ask her why. Ooh, forgot that.
Nice.
Why she was killing everybody. So we're gonna go there and talk to her again, and then that will actually complete the Lady of the Sap quest. And then there's another area that has nothing to do with what we're doing, but I'm gonna go to anyways just because I did it before and there was a few items there that I want to just grab real quick. So we're gonna go back here. Kind of do want to fight this person just because she was killing people. Let's go through here. And she's gone silent again. Okay, so that completes the Lady of the Sap quest. So now we go back to the boy. Before we do that, you don't have to do this, but I found it, this area, and there's just a few items, I believe, from what I remember. So since I'm in here, I'm just gonna go do that real quick. Just gonna climb these things right here. You can see why the other area is much faster. It's basically a big circle. Basically a big circle. This is just the back way to go up. Go here. Now we're here. And again, there's just
Matteo.
these things where I want to try to collect all of them. I don't really want to fight these things. Any of them. Don't want to waste my time. Just make sure we got everything. Ooh. Like Saquon Barkley dodged all those guys. Alrighty. So we're gonna go here. Grab that.
Nice.
Oh, that's where we got Rush. Cool. I need that. Sorry, y'all. Let me pull. All right, y'all. I just had to equip something real quick. Okay, back to what we were doing here. Just gonna go to this area over here again. There's some items over here. I'm just speed running through this real quick. So that's usually my main crews: Mael, Lynn, and Monko. But I want to get you. I like all the characters, and I'm trying. So I'm gonna start using the other two characters. Miss S, I nickname her, and Verso. Because I just enjoy the game. All right, we're gonna fight this dude real quick. Unlock this real fast. All right.
Good.
I'm gonna pause this just so I can kill him. And you guys, I don't want to use her stronger attacks. Okay, I didn't want to spoil, because her when you unlock her stronger attacks, which is a minor spoiler, y'all, they're really strong. They're some of the best attacks in the game, and they're cool. All right, so this is another weapon for Miss S, but it's not the one. We're gonna grab that, and we'll grab these two because we're gonna need them as we level things up here. So it's this one. Grab that. I think we're good on the other stuff. Okay. So we unlock that. Keep going here.
Interesting.
Sugarfoot. They got me. Again, they're not strong, y'all. By the time you're able to go here, you guys, I don't think much of this stuff will be a challenge. The only thing that might challenge you is the scavenger boss. And even then, I don't think it really will. I can't remember what I had at like Act 2, but Monko's strongest abilities, you get access to more of his strong. He's actually, if you use him right, he's pretty OP, y'all. He's pretty OP. All right, y'all. We're gonna complete this. Yeah, if you use Monko right and build him right, man, I know a lot of people, from what I've seen, because you get him late and he doesn't have a good selection of weapons, and you have to go and actually fight and get his abilities, but I didn't see no problem with it. Like, I actually did it, and honestly, there's a place endgame I enjoy because I leveled up a lot and grind a lot, so I was able to do it. But there's a place endgame you can go where you can unlock all his abilities. But I didn't want to wait to endgame because I was just like, man, I want to keep seeing what's the strongest abilities. All right, we're gonna finish this up, y'all. Finish this up. So we're gonna go back to the boy. So there's one thing I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna pause this here real quick, y'all. Okay, I had to go upgrade these Lumina. I'm trying to make them at least all over 100. Just because I want to be able to play with all of them, everybody. All right, there was a few abilities I wanted, so I wanted to get this. And there's still tons of Lumina I didn't get. There's over 190, almost 200 in here. So I want that. And then, one more I wanted. Which one was it? Do I have enough? I should have enough. It was like 5. This one. So this one applies. I have shields, so I'm not worried about it. It increases your damage by 50%. And I also would like first strike as well. So I'm gonna see if I can get rid of anything else here. Base attack. Yeah, I think we can get rid of that. We're not going to be using base attack that much. Alright, let's make sure this saves. I haven't even upgraded my attributes yet. I've just been doing things endgame. Oh no, tripping. We're not going down there. Alright, we're going to go back over here to the boy. And then you're just gonna go through the gate, y'all, and then look, explore the area if you want. Look for the boss. Again, the design and all that. Ah, shucks, I went to the wrong spot, y'all. Don't do what I did. Don't fall off the cliff. Again, yeah, enjoy. Try not to rush through this game. The game is short, but it's so good it feels like it's longer. So enjoy everything, y'all. The end game is a huge part of it. Is a huge, huge part of this game, y'all. Because there's so much more stuff to do in endgame. And they do a good job in incorporating stories and quests and stuff in endgame too. So it kind of finishes like you finish it off like all the characters once you get there. Yeah, you just kind of go here. Again, I'm gonna try not to use Mael's strongest attacks, y'all. Kind of hoping I can beat him without using it. I might just use basic attacks. Because I don't want to spoil it.
Christoph.
Alright, here we go. I'll say this. I'm going to beat this guy pretty quick. If you want to fast forward ahead, great. It shouldn't take no more than a minute or two to beat him. But once we get started, because I'm just going to try to beat him quick as possible, so I probably will use some of my stronger attacks. But it won't take long. So you guys, if you want to fast forward to avoid spoilers on her stronger attacks, feel free. This is a boss called Scavenger. And again, you get Loon's strongest weapon, and we'll go through that weapon as soon as we beat him. All right, y'all. Yeah, see, I don't even. Never. You probably won't have to. I'm just gonna basic attack here.
Time to hit big.
Ready to strike.
This will hurt. Let's spill some.
Let's carve a path.
Let the ink flow. Let the ink flow.
All right, so that's the weapon right there. You get, again, Act 2. Shouldn't be too hard. He only has 170,000 health. Should be able to bang it out fairly quickly. Let's check a look at this weapon here real quick. All right, so you get it, Act 2, level 14. Solid weapon, beginning of Act 2. All right, level 4, 50% chance to generate a dark stain when consuming stains. Deal 50% more damage with skills per active dark stain. All right. Level 10, base attacks can consume one stain to deal 200% more damage. That's crazy. With 4 active dark stains, any skill can consume them to deal 300% more damage. So again, I like this weapon better just because it meets the way I've been playing with her, and her ability, a mental genesis. I can get, I use mayhem a lot with her, and then hell and thunderstorm. But if you know a build, which there are builds out there geared around this, then this could be very effective. I mean, an additional 200 for base, 300 for any attack. That's huge, 300%. And then if you can get her set it up to where her crit is high, yeah, she's a load. So yeah. But yeah, that's it, y'all. That is it. That's how you get what some consider Loon's strongest weapon. Again, I like this weapon, which you can get pretty early and in the game. Just make sure, like real early, just make sure you fight everything. I believe it was like an optional boss that you can get. But yeah, that's it. Well, before we go, make sure y'all follow Legendary Hero Chronicles on Twitch. Subscribe to Legendary Hero Chronicles on YouTube. And go follow me, Ray Cunningham Jr., actor, on TikTok. And share everything, y'all. Until then, y'all know what to do. Stay watching, stay playing, stay legendary. And I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Stay blessed.